Now let's do these two problems. What I want you to do is pay attention to every step that I do. I'm going to show them here. You can see from there if you want to. And then I will tell you how you deduct the points. Okay? This is going to be a rubric when you have your exam on Friday. All right? It's the first problem. 5 minus 1/2 times 3x minus 5 equals 4 over 5x minus 2 plus x. 4 over 3. Thank you. All right. Now, what would you like to do? Can you tell me? Distribute it first.
Multiply by 6.
Multiply by LCD. Yes?
Yeah, I know I should have gotten up.
You copied down the problem wrong?
Yeah, I put 5 and 1/2.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see later.
5 instead.
You have to be careful. Yeah. Okay. All right, so which way we want to do? You can choose one way. Distribute it first and then find the LCD later? Or you multiply the LCD first on both sides? Okay. Well, either way. Which way you want to do? LCD? Okay. How many would like to multiply the LCD on both sides first? Raise your hand. How many of you would like to distribute first and then multiply LCD later? Wow, half. Does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so just tell me one way. All right, let's distribute it. What should I distribute here? Multiply 1/2. Okay, what do you have? 3/2 x. Am I correct? And then? Plus or minus? Plus. Because this is a negative 1/2 multiplied with negative 5, so it's plus what? 5 over 2 equals 4/3 x minus 2 plus x. Okay. Now what would you like to do? You find out? You want to collecting the like terms with fractions? Yes, it's fine. Somebody just very good in doing the fractions. But a lot of you would like to what? Get rid of the denominator if possible, right? By using multiplication property on both sides. And what is the number you would like to multiply both sides? 6. So let's multiply 6 on both sides. Actually, when you multiply 6 on both sides, that means multiply every term. Am I correct? So I don't want you to put just a big parentheses and times 6. I want you to do on both sides. This side times 6. That side also times 6. Okay? So that is the same as multiplying every term, right? So 6 times 5 minus 6 times 3/2 times x plus 6 times 5 over 2 equal to 6 times 4/3 x minus 6 times 2 plus 6 times x. Is that right? You multiply every term. So what do you have now? 30. Say out loud. 30. And then minus what? 9. Because what? This is 6 over 1. So 2 goes into 6. You have 9x. And then plus.
15.
This is 6 over 1. 2 goes into 6. Get 3. So you get 15. Is that right? Equals to what? 8x. Am I too fast? No, minus 12 plus 6x. Is that okay? And then what do you have? Combining the like terms, you get negative 9x plus 45, yes? Equals what? 14x minus 12. Yeah? What's next? Combine like terms again, right? Would you like to have variable on the left side or on the right side? Left side. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, so,
Wait,
yes.
I thought we were proving that it's equal to one another.
We what?
Are we proving that it's a linear equation?
Are we proving? We are solving an equation.
Okay.
What?
I thought we just had to prove it. Alright. Never mind then.
Okay, so,
Next student.
Okay, so now what would you like to do? You want to add 9x. Okay, why you want to add 9x? Because you want to get a positive coefficient, right? Okay, all right, so what do you have? You get 45 equals to 23x minus 12. And then what's next? You plus 12, right? On both sides. So what do you get on the left side? You get 57. And the right hand side, you get what? 23x. Yeah? So what is the answer for x? So x equals to 57 over 23. Okay, good job. And if you want, you can write in a solution set 57 over 23. Is that okay? How many paper that you're grading got this right? Raise your hand. Ooh, wonderful. Let me tell you how you grade this paper. This is a step that we try to distribute. Maybe on your paper they have different steps to the distribution. It's 1 point for doing it right. Some people didn't do it right, okay? And then somewhere they will multiply both sides by the LCD and do it right, you get 1 point, okay? Somewhere they have some algebraic mistake. So totally it will be 5 points. And I would leave that to you, well, since you are the person, to check it because your paper may not show the same, exactly the same work, right? Okay, but you will see which step that person got it wrong. I have a question here. Is this correct? Is this correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
How many say yes? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many say no? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 5. How about the rest? 5 to 5.
Sorry.
Sorry? Oh, you join which one? Do you say yes or no?
I say no.
You say no? Can you tell us why you say no?
Just because of the placement of the 2, I believe. The 2 is not with the 3x and the 5. But I don't know how to describe it correctly.
Okay, let's see what should we do. I can see this person trying to have all this divided by 2. If that is the case, then it should have 5 minus 3x minus 5 as a whole divided by 2. Okay? Because once you put that in the numerator, that means it's considered as a whole thing. This is wrong. Okay? Or you try to multiply this negative 1/2 with every term, then you would have 5 minus 3x over 2, and then what? Plus 5 over 2. Do you see that? Okay? So if you want to write and combine these two fractions, then you will write it as 5 plus 2 is the common denominator, and then the numerator is negative 3x plus 5. Are you with me? This is A, B, C, and D. I can ask you which one is equivalent with that. And you see this one is definitely wrong. Okay? This is correct, right? Is it okay for this is correct? Because this is as a whole times 1/2. It's this divided by 2, right? Are you with me? How about this one? You are distributing negative 1/2 with every term. So it's this, right? If you want to combine them as a big fraction, yes, you can. You say the denominator is 2, but then this is the term with negative 3x in the numerator, and this has positive 5. So you write add the whole fraction this way. Yeah?
But when the whole problem is put into context, doesn't that negative just go right after the 5 anyways? Just like A? D would be just like A?
D would be just like A?
Yeah.
No. When you take this negative sign outside, you are factoring out. You have a good question. I need to give you extra point for asking this. Okay. Asking good question is very important. Okay. He is asking this. This is super important. He is asking, how does he take out this negative sign? Is that equals to negative 3x plus 5? This is the question. Is it okay? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? Somebody say yes, somebody say no. Yes or no? Very hard, huh? Let me tell you, when you want to factor out something, you have to be fair. How many terms in the numerator? 2 terms. So if you want to factor out, every term has to factor out. So you would say, all right, you want to factor out your negative 1? Hold on. I also need to factor out my negative 1. There are 2 terms, right? So to factor out negative 1, go ahead. Factor out negative 1, then I need to factor out negative 1, so then what become this? Then we are equal, right? We both factor out negative 1. So it should be what? Negative, and then 3x minus 5 over 2, and not that. You have to be fair. If you factor out negative 1, neighbor, we are all neighbors, we all have to do the same action. Okay? Cannot just you, we have to do all the same. Is that okay? This is a bloody mistake in this level. Some people had a hard time even in college algebra. And I hope that you get it over by today. Okay? You have to go through this. It will not hurt you. Review this. Okay? All right. Any questions? So you have 5 points for this first problem. Okay? So far so good? Yeah? All right. Let's look at the second problem. May I erase this? Yes? May I? May I erase this? All right, let's look at the second problem. You want to solve 10 minus 3 times x minus 2 less than equal to 5 minus x plus 4. Is that right? Okay, now I think we all do the same thing. What would you do? Distribute it. Okay, so you get what? 10 minus 3x plus 6. Do I change it? No, I didn't do anything, right? I didn't add or multiply on both sides. So just copy it down. The combining 4 and 5, you will get what? 9. Okay, what's next? Combine 10 and 6. What do you get? What do you get? 16. Minus 3x less than equal to 9 minus x. Is that okay so far? What's next? Okay.
Put the 3x on the left side and then on the other.
Somebody say put it here. Somebody say put it there. It depends on which way you prefer. You would like to have the x on the left side, go ahead. If you want to put the x on the right hand side, go ahead, right? Okay, let's just choose one way to do. Add the x. Okay, it seems like a lot of people like to put the x on the left side. Okay. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, if you do that, you are adding the same thing on both sides. Do you change the direction? No. Add or subtract, not changing at all, right? So what do you get? 16 minus 2x less than or equal to 9. What's next? Okay, you would like to leave this variable term isolated, so you need to subtract 16. When I subtract, do I change the direction? No, right? So negative 2x less than or equal to negative 7. Good. What's next? Divide both sides by -2. And remember, when I say divide both sides, you have to write a separate line, right? If you write on the same line, take away point. Look, if anybody do this, take away additional 1 point. Okay? I said that last week. So don't do this. If you do this, take away 1 point because it's wrong. You have to reverse the direction. I always want my student to write a separate line.
Wait, but that's not fair because that's how a lot of us were taught. We weren't taught until the second step to switch it.
That's not right. Okay, let's do it. Okay, if you do this.
And that was like the indicator to let us know that we were supposed to switch. Yeah.
This is telling people that this is less than equal to this, and that's a wrong statement.
I mean, I get what you're saying that we should learn that now, but I don't think it's fair that we should get a point off.
Because I said it last Friday. Yeah, I said it last Friday. Okay, let me say it. This is a quiz. I know the job for quiz is to make sure that we know the quiz. We're going to have quiz every day, okay? But we do need to have that correctly corrected. 1 point is not going to hurt you because you're going to save you 10 points in the exam, okay? So this.
I think it's just like a majority of us do the same thing. That's why.
All right, take away half points. How's that? We still need to, well, it's just to differentiate from. Last week, I did make it a big deal. Did I make it a big deal last Friday? That you have to be careful, and I say you have to write a separate line. I think I said it, and I say, today's exam, today's quiz, I'm going to ask this. Yeah, it will be. So, okay. So now you know. So in the exam Friday, you will not do this, okay? So if you are going to divide by a negative number, write a separate line, and you need to, what? Reverse the direction of the inequality, okay? I know it's hard to see that you have points off, but it's just half a point.
I got the second one right.
All right. So what do you have? You have what? X, right? Greater than or equal to 7/2. All right? How do you answer this in the set notation? So answer in set notation, you would say X is greater than or equal to 7/2. Okay? Part B, if you want to draw on the number line, how do you draw it? Pick a point that is 7/2 anywhere, right? Because it's greater than or equal to, so it should be a bracket or parentheses? Brackets. Okay? All right? And then the C part, you would like to what? Write in interval notation. So how do you write in interval notation? It will be bracket 7/2, comma, to infinity. Great job. Is that okay? Okay. So here, when you simplify, do the distribution is 1 point. Okay? And then when you reverse the direction, when you divide by negative, or maybe some people, if they move it up here, they don't need to because the coefficient is positive. Anyway, I take that into account as 1 point. Okay? And then here, 1 point. For the set notation, 1 point. For the number line, 1 point. For the interval notation. So it's also 5 points. So altogether it's 10 points. Is that okay? Can you give a score there? Yes. Which one? Oh, yeah. If they don't have this, yeah, take away 1 point, take away 1 point. Yes. Or their answer is not correct. Yeah, take away 1 point. I know that this is the first time that you go through this. I try to go it slowly so that you will know what's going to be expected, okay? Any question? Yeah.
Number 1, he distributed it, but he added 4 over 3x, and he added x.
If there's some algebraic mistake, you just take away 1 point.
distributed it, but then he added 4 over 3x. It's not that.
Uh-huh, that's right. That is okay. That is okay. I mean, this person just have to deal with the, I mean, he did not finish, so obviously, just give 2 points. Okay? Yes?
My expression is different from...
This is right. This is right. Okay. Is that okay now? Can I have you pass your paper? Yeah.
I switched it.
So far, so good? All right. Now, 1.2. I know that many of you had some problem with 1.2. Am I correct? The word problem. Yes? A lot. Okay. So I will go over this. Let me tell you, this Friday, we're going to have first exam. And then I'm telling you exactly what is going to be asked on exam 1. Okay? Word problem. You will have word problem. The word problem you are doing 1.2 is in one variable, right? But in your previous course, what is your previous course? Beginning algebra. You learn systems of equations. You can use 2 variables to solve it. Am I correct? Okay, we will go over one problem in detail, and then you will know what is going to be asked on Friday. Is that okay? So can I have you pass the paper, and we will do one very straightforward financial problem. Remember, in 1.2, you have investment, right? Invest one in bond, investment, the other one in stock. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Can I have you look at your textbook? Look at your page 1.2. 来，你做你的，你做你的，你做你的。Okay. Did you finish your 1.2 homework? Look at the financial problem.
Which page?
1.2, exercise.
Oh,
Okay.
So for homework, we only have to do these?
Did you finish? Yeah.
We don't have to start at 1?
You start at 20. Yeah, you start from there. Yes. And those are straightforward one, right? What happened to you, gentlemen? What happened? You didn't do it?
No, I was trying to get this.
Can I have all of you look at 69? No cell phone, please. If you are caught using cell phone, you are going to bring the whole class some treat. We're all happy. Last semester, there are so many treats. Okay, 69. Now I want all of you read out loud that problem. Okay, everybody. 69. 69. Are you with me? Okay. Okay. Problem 69 is about investment, right? I'm going to use that example to show you how you do in one variable, how you set it up with 2 variables so that you get a system of equations that connect with the next chapter. In chapter 3, we talk about systems. It's another review for your previous course. Beginning algebra, you learn how to solve system equations, right? Okay, so they are all tied up. Okay, let's read out loud. 1, 2, 3.
Whoever wants to invest his $25,000 in his chart. His investment advisor recommended that he should.
And the rest in a stock fund that yields what? 9%, right? If Pedro wants to earn $1,875 each year from his investments, how much should he place in each investment? Okay, this gentleman, what's your name? Sean. Would you please share with us what is your understanding for this situation?
So he wants to invest $25,000.
Okay, pretending you are his financial advisor. Okay.
So he wants to invest
So-
$25,000.
Okay, so I'm going to write down what you understand, okay? So this is 1.2, number 69. Okay, what does it, so the total investment is what? $25,000, all right? Okay, what else?
Investor says he recommends it.
Okay, so
So I guess
he will
money in a bond.
invest,
5%.
okay, some in bond, right?
Yeah.
Which is what? 5%. Okay? What else?
And the rest in stock.
He will invest the rest. What do you mean the rest? What do you mean the rest? I have $1,000. I invest $200. What is the rest? So you use 1,000, which is a total, subtract whatever. That is the rest. Am I correct? Okay. I'm asking what is the rest. Okay? The total is 25,000. Right? If somebody take away X dollars, the rest is what? The total subtract X. That is the rest. Is that right? You have to understand what do you mean by the rest. So he will invest the rest in what? The stock fund, right? Which yields 9% annually, right? Okay. All right. And then, any more information that you know?
He wants to earn
This gentleman really knows what's going on. So he wants what?
he wants to
What is his goal?
he wants to earn $1,875 from each.
Yes. He wants to earn $1,875, right? For a year, right?
For each.
For each year, right? All right? Okay. And then, question. How much should he invest at each account, right? I'm trying to make my thinking process visible to you. I'm also a human being. I also need to understand, right? Okay, this is how I understand it. I try to lay down those important pieces of information while I'm reading. Is that okay? It's straightforward, not too hard for this problem, right? Okay. So, in pre-algebra, we use one variable. So let's start with pre-algebra. So what would you say? Hey, let's draw. Say this is $25,000, okay? My financial advisor, what's your name? Sean. Sean, hi, great. You would like to decide for me, he's going to decide for me how much I need to put into the 5% bond fund, right? I don't know how much I'm going to put it there, but I know whatever I put there, the rest I'm going to put on the 9% stock fund, right? That give me 9%. So what do you mean by the rest? So I don't know how much here, but if I know how much is the rest, it's using the total subtract whatever here. Am I correct? Yes or no? Yes. So I don't know how much here. Do you know? Not yet, huh? We don't know. So for something we don't know, it's unknown. Am I correct? So we use a variable. What is a variable you like to put to represent bond?
That which is undefined X.
You want to use X? Would you like to use something meaningful like B?
Okay.
So you know that for the bond fund. All right, what is the rest? The rest will be what? 25,000 minus B. Am I correct? So, why is 25,000 minus B? Why? Tell me. The rest. Because I take away part of it, right? This part is B. So what is the rest? Is the total, take away B. Take away the bond. That is the rest. Am I correct? Yes or no? And how much I earn? I have B dollars and I earn 5%. So how much I earn? B dollars times 5%. That's how much I earn, right? Did you learn your pre-algebra that how you calculate the interest at the bank? If I have this much money, right now it's so low, right? In any bank, the interest is like 0.5%, so low, like the most probably 1%. So how much you can earn in 1 year? If you have $100 put into the bank, say Bank of America, they're going to use it, your money, right? At the end of the year, say Christmas coming, and you say, how much interest I earn? For that 100 times 1%, how much you earn? $1. Right? Right now it's very bad. Okay? So you have B dollars, you invest in the bond fund that give you 5%. So how much you earn at the end of the year? B dollars times 5%, right? So you would earn B dollars times 5%, which is 0.05, right? That's how much you will, that is the interest. Am I correct? Right? Is that okay? Sorry? Oh, yes. So you know what? I will draw here. Okay. So 25,000. I invest some money here that give me 5%. Okay? And I say I invest B dollars. Okay? Then the rest, I put in the stock. The stock fund give me higher percent. How much I put in the stock fund? It's the rest. Whatever left. So I use the total, subtract B. That is the rest. Is that okay? Okay. So how much you earn here? B dollars times 5%. Right? That's how much you earn. That is the interest. Interest earned. How much you earn here? Is 25,000 minus B. That is your money times what? 9%. That is the interest that you earn. What is your goal? You are hoping those money that you earn put together should be how much? Should be how much? He is hoping to earn how much? $1,875, right? Yes? So you are hoping this plus that should be this. Yeah? Okay? Let me put a more organized way. You have bond fund. You have stock fund. Principal times the rate give you the interest. Remember that? If I say I have B dollars for bond, the rest is 25,000 minus B. What is the rate? The rate for bond fund is 5%. Is that right? The rate for stock fund is what? 9%. So how much is the interest that you earn from this investment? It's B times what? 5%. And here, for the stock fund, it will be 25,000 minus B, that much money, times 9%. Is that right? Okay. So what is our goal? The goal is what? The total income should be what? 1875. Yes? Is the total income should be 1875? What is the total income? The total income means what? How many income you have? 2, right? One is from the bond fund, one is from the stock fund. So the income from the bond plus the income from the stock should be 1875. Right? What is the income from the bond? Is the bond money times 5%. So B times 5%. What is the income from the stock? Is the stock money times 9%, right? And you add together should be 1875. Is that right? Yes or no? How many of you got this without difficulty? Raise your hand. Good job. Can you solve this equation? Yes? Yes or no? Yes. Would you like me to go over this? How do you solve this? Yes? Okay. So what is 5%? 5% is 0.05B. Am I correct? How about this? What is 9%? It's 0.09 times 25,000 minus B equals to 1875. Yes? Is that okay? How to solve this equation? This is an equation with decimal points, right? What would you do? You distribute it, or you multiply by 100 on both sides, yeah? Okay, let's multiply on both sides 100, then you get what? Every term multiplied by 100. So let's multiply every term by 100. What do you get? 5B, and here, 9 times 25,000 minus B equals to, times 100, you get what? You get 187,500. You multiply 100. Is that okay? Now it's just integer coefficient. Would that be better now? Yes or no? It's easier, right? So let me solve it here. So 5B plus, multiply 25 with 9, you get what? What is 25 times 9? 225, right? Do you know how do I find it? 25 times 9, I myself, I'm slow, I would 25 times 10. What is 25 times 10? 250, am I correct? But I only want 9, so subtract 25. 250 subtract 25 is easier, right? So it's 225, okay? Minus 9B equals to that. Total. Okay, so now let me combine like terms. So negative 4B equals to, it depends on whether you want to put all the B's this side or that side. If I put B all on this side, I get 4B, and I subtract 22500 with, wait a second, 1,000 with that. Okay, so what do you get? 225,000 subtract 187,500. So I get 5 here, and then 7, and then 3. Are you with me? So you get 3,7,500. So what is B? Divide both sides by 4. You get what? 9, 3. Are you with me? How do you find the B? Divide both sides by 4, right? Can you divide both sides by 4? If you divide both sides by 4, B equals to what? Okay, let me divide here. 3,7,500 divided by 4. 4 times 9, 36. 15. 3 times 4, 12. 30. 4 times 7, 28. Are you with me? Okay? Is that okay? So you get 9,375. What is B? B is the money you invest at the bond fund, right? How much you invest at stocks? The rest. What is the rest? 25,000 subtract the bond fund. What be the rest? Am I correct? So do it. What is that? Can you do this subtraction? 25,000 subtract $9,375. Do you see that? It's 15,000. Are you with me? These are just subtraction, right? Okay, so this is the money that you invest at stock fund, and this is the money you invest at the bond fund. Is that okay? The algebraic process in solving is not that hard. Okay, now I have a question. Recall what you learned in the previous semester when you learned the system of equations. I'm using one variable, x, to represent this problem. Can I use two variables, x and y, or bond fund for B, stock fund for S, to solve this problem? Yeah? Okay, can you tell me how would you do it? No idea. Okay, so let's have the idea now come out. Okay, very quickly. Give me 1 minute. Using two variables. Okay? If you use two variables, what will happen? Maybe you will say let B equals to the what? The money invested at the bond fund. Okay? How about S? It's the money you invested at what? The stock. Right? Okay, what is equal? What is equal? What is equal? What's equal? What's equal? What's equal? 1875 is what? The total income equal to 1875, right? That's how much you earn. What else is equal? The total is what? The total money should be what? 25. The total investment is what? 25,000. So what is equal?
15,735.
No, I'm talking about, let's go set it up from beginning. The total investment is what? 25,000, right? And then the total income is what? 1875. Is that right? Oh, I need to let you go. Okay? I want you to look at section 3.2 because it's review. It's review how you set it up. Yeah, the homework tonight will be pre-reading 3.2. Okay, so you have pre-reading for 3.2, and then every other for the homework. Let me tell you exactly what you need to do. It will be from 7, and then every 6, 13, 19, 25, 31, 37, okay, 43, 49, okay? Only those problems you need to do tonight, 3.2, using two variables, yes. Yeah, 3. It's a review. Review your system of equations, all right? You are doing MML as well. This is a text and an MML. Yeah, text and MML. Pre-reading, textbook, and MML. For 3.2, 3.2. My Math Lab and textbook. Yeah, and we will continue tomorrow. Yeah, but this is review. Review what you have learned in the beginning. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. We will do more. And I will exactly tell you what is going to happen on Friday tomorrow. Okay? Look at the canvas. I'm going to put the review packet so that you can review. All right? Yes. Number 49, and then the next one will be 55 if you have. Until the end. Only up to 55. Yeah. I think so. I checked it. Okay?
When you give my number, just text me.
Thank you so much.
Only to 55?
Yeah.
999?
Only those problems.
Yeah, 43.
For my math lab, I registered, and then
Thank you.
2 days ago it said that my subscription wasn't valid.